Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Precious and I'm back again with another video. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And today I'm going to be doing the medical student tag. Now this is a video that I've done with Sharon. If you can remember Sharon, we did the video together entitled The Differences Between Studying Medicine in China and in Zambia. And on her channel we did one in the differences of the responses in our school to COVID. And I did the medical student tag with her, but then I lost the content. I deleted the video by mistake, so I'm here to do one alone. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Precious. I do videos about medical school, lifestyle, and also I talk about faith. So I'm just going to be answering a few questions, and that's the medical student tag. The first question is, what year am I in? So I'm in my 5th year. Yes, 5th year, first semester. Question is, what got you interested in medicine? Now, we're not going to make this a long story. We just end on it was a childhood dream. How I got into medical school and how that video is coming up. But for now, we'll just say it was a childhood dream. Like, I always dreamed of being a doctor. I was that child who, I was like, oh, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. And yeah, now I'm studying medicine. The third question is, how many hours a day do you study? Now, I've actually never counted like how many hours I spend studying. I don't study every day. That's one fact. I don't study every day, but when I do study, it depends on like my programs that day. Especially now, for those of you know, sometimes I would go to the hospital, so I would regulate my hours around that. Normally, I would do it in the morning. I think I have a video, my 4 a.m. I tried the 4 a.m. morning routine, so you can go watch it. So I'd study in the morning and then I'd study in the night when I come back. How many hours? It depended on how tired I am. And when I used to go to class when I was in China, it also depended on how the day was. You know, some days you are super exhausted. So yes, it depends. So the fourth question is, have I had to drop anything for medical school? Well, drop anything for medical school. While I'm in medical school, yes, there are so many things that I'd have loved to do, but because of how hectic school can be, I find myself not doing those things. For example, if you scroll down, there's a vlog where I'm like sewing a dress and all that. That's one of the hobbies like I love doing, but it's something that I've never learned. Like no one has ever taught me to sew. So this year I was kind of interested to increase my knowledge, go to some tailoring school or something, not like for a long course, just to know the basics, because it's just something I'm interested in. But then when I've looked at how like hectic it is, realizing now I'm in my 5th year, like I need to get myself together. I feel like I've been all over the place, so I need to get myself together. So I just had to cancel like going to tailoring school out of my list. I'll do it whenever I have time, and I don't think that time is coming. But yes, I don't have time right now for that. That's one of the things I've had to drop. YouTube, I do it and I stop. For those of you who've been like subscribers from day one, you know me. Like when I'm very busy, I do not do YouTube. It's something I drop and put aside and catch it up again when I feel I'm ready and I have time. What else do I do? But yeah, those are some of the things that have maybe like been disturbed by my school schedule or things I have to do. Oh, my 5th question is, how often do you cook, or how many meals do I eat in a day? So I'm not a breakfast person, so I normally eat maybe 2 meals a day. I know it's a bad thing, but it depends on my schedules. There are a few days, like I think when I filmed my 4 a.m. morning routine, I think then I had the appetite for breakfast in the morning, but it's very rare. So mostly I eat 2 meals. How many times do I cook? So I'm a person who loves food. I'm not really good with meal prep. Like I love my food fresh and all that. And I'm like, I'll cook for maybe 2 to 3 days, but maybe never over that. I used to do that a while back, but then I stopped. So I cook mostly, but then there are days where you're super exhausted, super tired, don't have the time to cook. Those are the days that takeaways or you just order food or something. Especially when I was in China, like especially during exam time, like I would never find the time to sit down and start trying to make food. So on such days, those are the days that I would order food. Question is, what's my favorite quote? So I don't have a favorite quote per se, but there's a little motivational thing that I really like. It says, one day, I'll put it here, I might be not saying it right, but something like, one day a life will be in your hands, so study like it. Or I've forgotten, but I'll put it here. So that's something that really motivates me, but it's not a quote, but it's something that I really, really like. This question is, what's my best medical school memory? I think I have a lot of, especially like thinking about it now, I've got a lot of best medical school memories. But okay, there's one when we were like going from pre-med to medical school. Like they had a whole ceremony for us. I'll put some pictures if I can. But yeah, that was like, I don't know, there was just something about that day, knowing that I'm done with pre-med and now I'm now entering into medical school, and just the way the school like actually put just made a ceremony for us, made us do the oath. It was amazing. Another of my good memories that I'll treasure is just the times that we used to work on the rabbits and the mice, although sadly at the end of it all we'd have to put them down. But yeah, it was always, you feel like you're almost there, you're almost where you are going when you're able to, or you open up a rabbit and do whatever the lab required you to do. And then the next question is, what are my worst med school memories? I don't know, there are a lot, but I will, for now, what I can think of is vivas. I miss them though. Like I miss, but the adrenaline, the work that goes into studying and just being asked questions face to face, it was always not the easiest time. But it used to be, good to just help you know it would make you know your material. That's what I loved about Vivas. Like you would study because, when you're writing and when you're meant to speak answers, it's very different. What do I do in my free time? So I think I already talked about this. I love sewing, and also I do YouTube videos, although time and again I stop because of how busy sometimes I get. But yeah, I really enjoy doing YouTube videos, and I love baking. I'm one person who really loves baking. So, and I love trying new recipes. So when I find a new recipe, I've got the ingredients, it's something that I would sit down and do. What do I want to specialize in now? Before I went into medical school, I wanted to do something in the line of obs and gyn. But then now that I'm here, now in my 5th year, I feel like I need to rotate in all the departments before I decide. I'm not in a rush to know what I want to specialize in. For now, I'm just working on getting my degree at the end of my medical school. Then from there, we'll go into masters, what I want to specialize in. And yeah, I'm not really stressed about that right now. And then the last one is just tips for medical students. So for medical students, I'll just say, if you're not yet in medical school and you want to be in medical school, one of the tips I just give is make sure it's something you really want to do, like you really love, because there'll be times when you need self-motivation. So if you get in because of this one and that one, it becomes a little bit difficult. And then for medical students, I'll just say pay attention to your courses. Like every year, pay attention. Don't ignore some. Like you learn, but then you are not really there. Maybe you're missing the classes because you're like, I don't need this. Like everything in medical school, for me, I've discovered it's a building block. Like the foundation is important and everything else is important. So if you play too much in your first years, or you have got time and you just ignore something, like later it will come back for you. You have to go back and return to where you did not pay attention. So pay attention to your courses and enjoy medical school, guys. It's not a sentence, but you can actually still enjoy. But anyway, we've come to the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. And yes, if it's your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video. Your likes mean a lot to this YouTube algorithm, so please like the video. Like right now, just take a moment and like the video, and see you next time. Bye.